Hi everybody, Racetruck Diaries episode number 8, and the truck still looks like that. So thanks to my buddy Garrett for coming over. He was a big help today. He helped me with a couple bolts that I had trouble getting by myself, and then we also got the brakes. The brakes bled, so that was good. It looks good. Brakes look good. Everything's looking good. We got the horn installed down in here, and I need to put a ground wire in, and then that will be completed. I got the cables run to the back of the truck for the running lights, brake lights, turn signals, and a third brake light. So those will get wired in. I've got my blinkers put in here and here, and then in the rear, of course, I'll have these 3 lights on the bumper, but I also have brakes, blinker, and running light in the tail light area as well. So good. I was going to put lights in facing the sides. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that or not. I need to build harnesses for all of this lighting so that I can just kind of plug everything in together. I'm going to work on that tomorrow. Let's see what else. Let's see. Oh, all this heat shield, this old heat shield is gone because I have a cool new product to put in the truck. This stuff is from Heat Shield Products, and they are these mats, these insulated mats that have magnets. Oh, stay on there. They've got magnets to hold them to the floor, and they claim a 70-degree temperature drop across them. I will be able to test this because they have magnets. So I'll be able to lay them in the floor and heat gun them after we've been driving for a while, and then pull them out and drive the same distance and heat gun the floor again, or suffer from heat stroke, and I will tell you if they work or not. So I got enough for covering the driver's compartment, the tunnel. I may move these because the exhaust is running like about right here. So I may move these smaller ones that I got for the tunnel up to the sides. We'll see how they all lay out. And then I got the whole passenger side, including up the firewall as well. I may eventually get some more of those and mount them across the whole top of the tunnel and do some insulation there as well. But I like those because they, you can just rip them out of the truck real easily. They're fire resistant, and they claim a 70-degree temperature drop. They are good for a whole lot of heat. They can take a whole lot of heat, and yeah, you can rip them out of the truck so you can do maintenance in the floor pans and whatever, cleaning and all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. I like that. I'll make a little video about those whenever we get to testing them. But yeah, this is the old insulation stuff. This is like a rubber fiberglass backed mat, and then this is an insulated mat similar to what I've got, but it's way thicker and bulky, and it was riveted in, so you couldn't take it out. So that's cool. Stoked about those. Weren't cheap. I spent about $1,000 on that, so I got to add that to the list of what it costs to build a race car. But that's okay because I think it will do a good job in heat mitigation, and I will be able to, on the passenger side, I'll do a better video once I get them installed. But on the passenger side, over here, the plan is to pull the cables up and bolt through the sheets, run the sheets. I have them come up to this bracket here that holds the fuel line. So they'll stop there and then continue again here and run back that way. and I will run them. I will run the battery cables on top of them as well. So all of this fuel line, everything will be insulated from the heat from the exhaust and the other underside of the truck. So that's good. No fuel boiling. We won't have to worry about that. And yeah, let's see what else. I don't know. I'm excited to get this thing running again. I'm really close. I'm trying to fix a few things that I don't like those wire nuts that are, I'm still not used to this pointing with the camera facing me. I don't like those wire nuts that are part of the fuel pump system. So I got to fix that and figure out what I'm going to do. I also found, I believe that under here is I think that's a starter bump button so that you can bump the starter from underneath from under the hood when you're working on whatever. I'm not sure. I haven't used that. So the wires were run in a poor way. So I clipped them and I'll put new ends on them and put it back together with the wires run a little cleaner. And then I'll test that when I get power into the truck. What else? We're getting close. I'm getting things cleaned up and kind of stashed away and whatnot. Drilled some more holes in the truck. I need to trim some zip ties. This is the wiring harness for the rear lights. I need to trim that up. I moved the radio antenna to a more centered, where is it? It's over there. To a more centered spot. The hole that I had it in was a little offset and it bugged me. This one is not perfectly centered and that bugs me a little bit too, but it bugs me less. So unless I'm running dual antennas or a fake antenna or something, symmetry's gotta be there. It bugs me. Let's see. Tomorrow, we're going to keep working on wiring. Get the wiring done, wire the fuel pump, get everything done so that I can then finish welding for the seats because everything will be the way it's supposed to be. And then I can run the mats and then I can bolt the seats in and then we can put gas in it and then we can go for a drive. So, also front headlights. I still have to mount them. They will be getting mounted right here. I got to poke some holes in this fiberglass, and I'm probably going to weld some tabs off this front bar there in order to bolt the headlights to or something. I'll figure it out. I also need to do some wiring with the headlights themselves because I'm getting rid of these glass. I'm getting rid of these glass headlights. Well, I guess these are glass too, but incandescent for some LEDs that have a blinker built in to them as well. So I gotta fix that. Racetruck needs to get some things. I got both my antennas back up. I had one get knocked off from driving through drive-thrus and all that. And then I got my second one mounted and my radio cable, antenna cable is not long enough to run it to my second radio where I want it. So we'll just have to temporarily have it in the center console or something like that for this event for now. That's fine, no problem. I'll get a longer cable later and do that. We're going to sticker up the truck a little more. It's getting detailed on Monday. We leave on Tuesday. Monday, special surprise. I should be interviewed by the local news station about what we're doing and the charity and the racing and all that. So super excited. That's going to be cool. I'm excited to do that and bring some awareness to what I'm doing and some advocacy work to the Burkhart and autism awareness and all that kind of stuff, especially since this is still autism month or whatever. So that said, toraracing.com/charity. Go sign up for the pledge drive. You'll pledge per point that we earn through the event. We're taking this truck, Craftsman Series NASCAR truck, to 4 different racetracks over 5 days, and we're driving it between each track. It's going to be a total of about 750 highway miles, and we are crazy, but it's awesome, and that's the only way that you should do race car stuff, is like that. Super cool. So I'm Bryant Blakemore. This is the Quattro Motorsports, and I race trucks. We'll see y'all on the next one.